Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to my channel, Kick Study. Today, we will study about insertional inactivation. Here we use PUC vector. P symbolizes plasmid, U, University, C for California. And this is an artificial plasmid which is made in laboratory. Let's see a plasmid. This is ampicillin resistance gene which provide resistance against ampicillin antibiotic. This is LAGZ gene which codes for beta galactosidase enzyme. This is a non-recombinant plasmid because in it initially our foreign DNA or gene of interest is not been added. So now let's add our foreign DNA or gene of interest into LAGZ gene. Let's cut our gene of interest with the restriction enzyme. And with the same restriction enzyme, we have to cut our plasmid DNA. So we have cutted our plasmid DNA with the same restriction enzyme. Now we will add our foreign DNA or gene of interest into plasmid DNA. So here you can see that our foreign DNA or alien DNA or gene of interest is been added in between the LAGZ gene. So it becomes recombinant plasmid. Recombinant means carrying our gene of interest, and this orange color shows our gene of interest. Here the LAGZ gene, which is in green color, is inactivated because of our gene of interest, and because our gene of interest is been added in between LAGZ gene, we can see that it becomes inactivated LAGZ gene. So it becomes insertional inactivation. So let's add our recombinant plasmid into first bacteria. We tried to add our recombinant plasmid into our first bacteria, but it doesn't get transferred into it. So this bacteria is non-recombinant and non-transformant. In the second bacteria, we added successfully our recombinant plasmid, so it becomes recombinant as well as transformant. In the third bacteria, we tried to add our plasmid, recombinant plasmid, but our recombinant plasmid doesn't get entered into our third bacteria, but our non-recombinant plasmid get entered into it. Our non-recombinant plasmid get entered into it. So this bacteria becomes non-recombinant and transformant. So now we have to distinguish between these three bacteria to get our desired bacteria. So let's put all these bacteria into a culture plate. In this plate, you can see our three bacterias 1, 2, 3. So to distinguish between these three bacteria, we will put ampicillin antibiotic into it. The first bacteria do not have the plasmid, so it cannot show resistance against ampicillin, so it will die. Now, for distinguish between these two, we will take a chromogenic or colorless substrate, that is X-gal. When this X-gal comes in contact with LAGZ gene that encodes for beta galactosidase enzyme, it shows blue color colony. So this third bacteria shows blue color colony. And now we can easily see that our second bacteria remains colorless because it doesn't form beta galactosidase enzyme because of our gene of interest is been added, because this bacteria sh- shows insertional inactivation. Here you can see that X-gal, when comes in contact with beta galactosidase enzyme, it forms blue color. So the third bacteria shows blue color colony, and second bacteria remains white. So you can easily differentiate between these two. And now you get your recombinant and transformant bacteria. Thank you for watching my videos. Please like, share, subscribe. Thank you.